welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hey, I'm Alex. I'm a digital nomad. I spent my time between LA, Italy, Mexico, and other amazing parts of the world. On my channel, I love posting lifestyle, thrifting, and travel content. And today I'm bringing you a pack with me for a winter ski trip, New Year's Eve, workcation is what I'm calling it. We're gonna be staying with friends in Lake Tahoe, celebrating the new year, and then of course getting a ton of skiing in. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. I had a great Christmas and celebrated my birthday, which is the day after Christmas. So that was so much fun and got to spend a lot of time with my family, which was so wonderful. And actually, speaking of my birthday, on my birthday, we decided to do some shopping for some essentials for this trip, mostly ski equipment and clothes. We ended up first heading to REI in Santa Monica, but the REI is 1 block away from Goodwill. And honestly, like my boyfriend Pietro is not a thrifter at all. Like, he has never stepped foot in a thrift store in the entire time I've known him. I was so surprised when he told me he wanted to go with me this time. I think it's because he knows ski stuff is so expensive, and I mentioned to him that I've had some luck thrifting ski equipment and clothes at the thrift store. So he decided to come with me, and call it beginner's luck, y'all, because look what he found. These are, I mean, they're not brand new, but they're pretty close. These are beautiful Nordica ski boots. And he said that he actually had, not maybe this exact model, but has something very, very similar in Italy, because he was on a ski team in Italy. Like, he's a really legit skier. So he found these. They were in his size, which is incredible. And they were $40. Amazing. So yeah, I'm just gonna start collecting the items here in my room, and I have some of my winter stuff kind of packed away. So I'm just gonna collect everything and then get started on packing. I'm gonna be following this packing list that I made. I just went ahead and broke everything down into categories. I've got clothes, which is like sweaters, jeans, sweatshirts, accessories like gloves, scarves, beanies, snow boots and workout sneakers. I've got workout clothes, work stuff, toiletries. So those are pretty much the categories that I'm packing for. I did get a few things for Christmas and my birthday that are gonna help me with this trip. So first off, I got this new set of packing cubes. These are compression packing cubes from Bag Ale. I'll be putting them to the test now, but they have this double zipper system. So you have the main zipper that opens the full compartment. And then once you pack everything in there, you use the second zipper to compress it down. So I think that'll be really helpful when packing today, because of course I'm going to be packing some bulkier items like sweaters and jackets and socks and things like that. So yeah, here it is, fully expanded, and I'll show you what it's like when I pack it down. Then I also got this tech pouch organizer from BagSmart. So as you know, I'm a digital nomad. I work full-time for a tech company, and it's really important to me that I stay organized and that I really set myself up for success at work while I'm on the road. I travel with a lot of cables and chargers, and keeping those things in order, tidy, protected is really important to me. So I'm very excited to have this organizer here to keep everything in place. And then lastly, I got a new makeup bag. Now, I absolutely loved the previous makeup bag that I had. I actually thrifted it. It was a Dior makeup bag that I thrifted in San Francisco years ago. And it was great for travel because it was flat and didn't take up a ton of space in my suitcase. Unfortunately, it was just falling apart, so I needed to upgrade. And I did order one off of Amazon a few weeks ago, but I didn't like it. It was clear, which I loved, but the pocket for the brushes was at the bottom, and like every time I needed a new brush, I had to flip it over. So it wasn't for me, but this bag I'm really loving. First of all, it's black on the inside, so it's not gonna look crazy once my makeup stains inevitably get on there. And it's soft. It's a soft bag, which means it will pack down well in a suitcase. I don't anticipate filling this entire thing up with makeup. It's pretty big. I don't travel with a ton of makeup usually, although this past year I went to a lot of weddings on the road, like in Italy and Mexico, so I was traveling kind of with a full face of makeup. Anyway, really excited about this cute little bag. And this is from a brand called Wilo Well. We're finally getting somewhere. I know it looks like a mess, but it's definitely organized chaos. So I basically have gotten together a few different piles of things. That pile over there is stuff that I initially took out that I don't need to bring with me. It's like extras. Let's see, starting with tops. So I have this pile of tops. These are kind of like casual loungy sweaters. We will be spending a lot of time indoors lounging at my friend's house. So these are just kind of tops that are long sleeves, so they're gonna keep me covered and cozy, but they're not super hot because again, we'll be indoors. I have this kind of like oatmeal colored sweater. I have this rusty color, and then this one, which I'm gonna pop in the wash. This is just kind of like a tailored sweatshirt, if you will. I actually recently thrifted this at Goodwill, and it's originally from Shein, but it's this like cropped kind of tailored sweatshirt. So it's very comfy, cozy, 100% cotton, and this was $6.99. So those are some casual tops that I'm gonna bring with me. Then I have my really like heavy duty sweaters. So I have this beautiful blue cashmere sweater that my boyfriend bought me from Everlane. It's really warm. It's 100% cashmere. Really nice. Then I have this Free People turtleneck that I thrifted, I think this summer at LA Goodwill in one of my thrift with me's. And again, like very warm wool and cashmere blend sweater. So that will keep me warm definitely when we go out. And then this is another lounge piece. This is a Free People kind of sweater that I recently thrifted also here in LA, and I just feel like the pattern really screams mountains and Lake Tahoe. So I'm going to be bringing those 3 really warm items with me. Then moving on to bottoms, I'm bringing 1 pair of jeans with me. These I actually also recently thrifted. These are some Levi's that I recently picked up at Goodwill. They are the classic straight leg jean, and I have this sparkly bodycon dress. I recently did a YouTube short styling this up for a holiday party, and it's a little sparkly, so I thought it would be great for New Year's. And I'm adding in this sparkly headband that I wore on my birthday, but I also would love to get more use out of it, so I'm going to be wearing it on New Year's Eve. I just picked up off of Amazon. More loungewear, 2 lounging bottoms, this camel colored sweater pants that I absolutely love. I thrifted these, but they're originally from The Gap, and honestly I've been trying to find more because they are fantastic and so cozy, but really look classy when you wear them. And then I have this kind of ribbed jogger pant that I also thrifted. I got it at Council thrift shop in Mar Vista, and these are by a brand called Velvet by Graham and Spencer. All right, then moving on to more of my sport wear. So these are the things that I will wear like underneath my ski jacket and pants. I'm bringing 2 pairs of leggings. Both of them are thrifted. The first is just a classic black legging from Zella. And then the second pair is a gray and white color block legging from Apana. For sporty tops, I have this kind of grayish brown top from JoyLab that I thrifted. This casual Ruka long sleeve that is lightweight but a little sporty, so I'll wear this one of the days that we're skiing as well. Then I have a pair of pajamas. These are kind of thermal pajamas that I picked up at the Intimissimi outlet in Italy, right outside of Bologna. I love that outlet. I get a lot of my undergarments, a lot of the cashmere tanks that I use to layer in the winter. I get those from there. And yeah, I definitely like to get nice pajamas. Then I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of warm socks. Definitely a necessity. These are kind of like my underwear intimates. So I have bras. These are the cashmere tanks that I was just talking about that I like to get at the Intimissimi outlet. So they are cashmere blend. They're very, very warm, and you can just pop them underneath anything and you will be nice and toasty. Yeah, then the rest are mostly accessories. So I do have 1 bathing suit that I'm bringing with me for the jacuzzi. Then I have 2 scarves. I have this black plaid scarf and this other one, which is kind of like a color block with black, gray, and cream. And beanies. Yeah, so let's take a look at my list of stuff. So I haven't done any of my toiletries. I need to go do that. My work stuff is almost there. I mean, that's kind of stuff that I usually pack last minute because I'm using my laptop and my iPad and things like that. So I have done all of my workout clothes. I do need some beanies and some gloves. And I have all of my clothes done. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting all this packed in the suitcase, and then I can go and get the items that I'm still missing. My goodness, I have been packing away. I'm definitely getting a little tired. It is, oh my gosh, I think it's like 10:15 p.m. and we are getting up at, well, no, we're leaving the house at 4. So I'm getting up at 3:40. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, but I am finally ready to close up my suitcase. I don't think I showed you all actually the bag with all my ski stuff. Let me get that. Okay, I'm traveling with my carry-on suitcase here, which is the one that you've seen me pack up so far with my clothes. It's basically clothes. I'm gonna throw in my makeup bag, which I just filled up for the first time, and I'm really happy with it. I really like the way that it feels spacious. I get to stand up my makeup brushes inside so that they don't clutter the space when I'm looking for items. I'm really enjoying it. My tech pouch is gonna go in my backpack. So this is my Lululemon Wanderlust backpack. I did an entire review back in the summer on this backpack. If you're curious to hear more about my pros and cons for this, ultimately I do think I'm gonna be searching for a different travel backpack, but right now it does the job. In that video, I showed you all the things that I typically carry in here, and a lot of that's the same. This is definitely a pared down version. I'm not taking nearly as much since it's just a 10-day trip. So I just have my notebook, I have my traveling with my passport to Lake Tahoe because my driver's license expired on my birthday and I haven't gotten the replacement yet. Then I have the tech pouch, I have my headphones and my iPad, and then I have in here my AirPods. I have some rose salve lip balm. I'm traveling with a small water bottle. What else? A few pens. I am going to take 2 books with me. I'm really hoping I can get some reading done this trip. Since it's a smaller trip and I have this space, I am taking physical books. So I usually travel with my Kindle for obvious reasons, but it's such a luxury to be able to travel with physical books. I'm going to be taking The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I actually got this in Tulum at one of those like free book exchanges in this random building we were visiting. We were getting massages and it was kind of like a hotel hostel, and I saw this book on the shelf and I grabbed it, and it has fantastic reviews. It's supposed to be one of the best fantasy books to come along in a while. So it won the Hugo Award in 2016. Really excited. I like to read fiction in the evenings. In the mornings, to set the tone for my day, I like to read nonfiction. And I've mentioned this book in one of my favorites videos, Ask and It Is Given. I started reading this on my Kindle, and it was one of those books that I said, no, I need to buy a physical copy because it is that powerful and that meaningful to me. So I finally got a physical copy, and I'm really excited to dive in, to highlight, annotate, all that. So I'm excited to bring this with me as one of the anchors to start the new year. So I've got my books. I'm gonna slot in my laptop. Oh, and a phone charger. That I definitely need. The phone charger is always like, has anyone figured out a good solution for remembering your phone charger? Because my gosh, it's like a constant anxiety when I travel because I need to charge my phone overnight. But on days like this where I'm getting up at the crack of dawn to get on a flight, this is my handy dandy belt bag that has my wallet, my sunglasses, a mask, and some tissues. And this always goes just across my chest. But if they make me put it in here, it does fit in my backpack. Lastly, I just have a few items wearing or carrying with me. So this was a new purchase. I didn't have any jackets, honestly, to get me through really intense cold weather. And yeah, it's going to be below freezing in Tahoe. And I didn't have anything. So I ended up finding this beautiful black down jacket at Costco, actually. Costco's had some great cold weather deals. The fill is 90% down and 10% feathers, which is very, very powerful. And it was about $80. A lot of the other jackets I saw that had this quality and were down were well over $100, even $200. So yeah, that is everything. I did forget to mention, like, if I'm being honest with you all, the jury's out on these packing cubes. I love the concept. I couldn't get any of the compression zippers to fully close. I don't know if that means I'm just like really, really pushing it, or I don't know. It just, and they're also made of quite a heavy material. I feel like they've added some weight to my suitcase. I'm not convinced that the benefits are outweighing the costs here. Okay, here I am, fully packed for the morning. I've got my carry-on, I've got my Lululemon backpack, my belt bag, my down jacket, and my duffel with all my ski stuff, plus the boots that I'll be wearing on the plane tomorrow. So that is everything. Honestly, my carry-on, like, she's on her last leg, and I was at TJ Maxx this morning contemplating picking up a new one, but I felt like I needed to do more research on the best brand to get, because this is from Target. A friend of mine had picked up their suitcases and really liked them, and so I just decided to go with that. But I'm definitely open to other brands. At TJ Maxx, I saw a lot of Calpac suitcases that looked really cute and practical. So yeah, if you have any recommendations on nice looking suitcases that are very durable, very durable and stand up to a lot of wear and tear, please let me know in the description box below. But anyway, that is everything for this packing video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing more lifestyle content from me, including the thrifting and travel content that I'll be filming in Tahoe and beyond, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow, and it helps me bring more videos to you all each and every week. And until next week, bye!